Hello guys, JP here from JP's Pet Nation. Hope you're doing absolutely amazing. Subscribe and hit that notification bell, guys, if you've not done it yet. Let's help this channel grow. So in today's video, I'll be making my 3D background. It's the third time I've ever attempted this. I made one for my Egyptian predator beetles and also one for my Blue Death frigid beetles. This is the first time I've ever made one for a praying mantis. So again, let's see how it goes. And then we're going to set the enclosure up as well with it. Alright guys, let's get on with it. I have measured it a little bit guys as well, but I'm not really sure where it was at. I think I put it on this side, I can't remember. So that's the first thing you've got to do is find out where you've cut it at to start with. I think it was here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut it down now. It doesn't need to be too straight guys, because like the truth is, it doesn't need to be too perfect, because in the wild they don't have a perfect background, so it looks a lot better when it's not perfect, if that makes sense. This one's not going to actually be a sand one like my other two. I'm going to actually put cocoa fibre on this one, so hopefully it should fit in okay. The most important thing guys is obviously the height, so I'm just going to get rid of that part there, leaving with just this part here now. I think the enclosure is about 1 foot, so this should do it. If it doesn't fit in, it doesn't fit in. Nothing we can do about it. So hopefully, after doing this cutting, so that's it down to size now, guys. Remove the part. Let me just go and get the tank so I can measure it. Back in 1 minute, the tank. So I've got the tank now, guys. I'm just going to measure the tank onto it to make sure it will fit. That's the most important thing. And if it didn't fit, what I'm going to do is just going to cut around it here until it fits. I'm taking the bottom off as well, guys, just because it looks a lot better like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut around it now. And hopefully, it should fit. So that's the problem I had with Mother 2, didn't actually fit perfect, which is annoying. So hopefully this should fit. I said it's the first time I've ever done a praying mantis enclosure, but hopefully it will look good. Again, it's quite simple to do. I'm using the tools what I've already got in the house, and it's free as well. And it's better than spending a stupid amount of money on an enclosure, and a background for an enclosure. Then you can just do it for free. So that's that cut down size now. All I'm going to do, guys, is go around the edge now and cut it down a little bit more. Then that should be ready to burn. So let's show you when it's all done and going to be burnt. Another thing I want to show you guys, obviously, before I burn it, I'm going to cut it a little, I'll make it a bit thinner, obviously, because it's going into a smaller enclosure. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to cut it down the middle here. Hopefully, this should make it a little bit thinner. And if you do this correct, you could actually make 2 backgrounds out the same bit, but I'm not planning to do that. So I'm just going to literally cut it down here now and hope for the best. Hopefully it doesn't collapse on itself. But this is going to make it a lot thinner, guys, as well, and that's what I really want, actually, if I'm honest with you. So it goes in properly, and there's still room for the praying mantis to move about. So let's just cut this down now. And again, you don't need to make it all even because it's the background at the end of the day, so you don't want it to be too even. But make sure, you know, literally cut as much as you want out, as little as you want out. Just keep cutting until you're happy with what you've got. Again, don't worry about the stupid texture like this, because it is all going to change when you burn it. It's all going to look completely different again. So just literally going to cut it down until you've got to the size you want to get it, and then we're going to burn it. Yep, you heard it right, guys. We're going to burn it. So that's literally all I wanted to get it to look like. It doesn't look like too much now, but it's definitely going to fit in the enclosure now as well, which you want. It's just going to be a little bit too big for the enclosure, if I'm honest with you. But hopefully, after cut it down a little bit more, it should fit in. So let's show you the next step. This is going to be where it gets a little bit more fun. So I've got my background here, guys, as you can see. What I'm going to do, You can use a lighter for this as well, guys, but I'm just going to use my hob. It's a lot easier. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to burn all these wrinkles, these little bits off it, and it's going to make it look a little bit better and make it look more natural as well. So what you do is put it over your flame like that. You don't put it on too long. It literally just burns it a tiny bit. Keep it moving, keep it moving. You don't want to burn it too much. The more you burn it, the more texture it's going to give it. As you can see, looks completely different now, doesn't it? With all the texture. Just a little bit of burn makes it look a lot better. And it also seals it, guys, as well, which is what you want. Pretty cool little tip here to make your background. So that's it. Basically, that's ready to go now. Ready to be painted and to have its background put on. Absolutely amazing. Pretty little nifty thing to do. Got some little texture now. I've also left lumps and bumps into it, if you can see there. It's got lumps and bumps, so it's going to be a really nice little background. Now I'm just going to paint it now. So the background's made now, guys. I gave it a nice spray. As you can see, it's nice and black. So what I'm going to use now, I'm going to use PVA glue, not silicone. See if this works. And then I'm going to add my mixture of substrate here to it. And then take it from there. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add the PVA glue now. It's just that simple to do. All over. And don't be too shy about putting too much on, because you can't. And guys, if you want your holes not to be filled in, obviously put less on. But hopefully we'll PVA glue this and then we'll take it from there. Then we'll add the top into it. Simple as that. And the reason I'm trying PVA glue this time to see if it'll work is just to see if it'll work, to be honest. Because it's a lot easier to get hold and a lot cheaper than obviously silicone, what definitely 100% works, because I've used silicone plenty of times. So let's paint this and take it from there. Now it's time just to add the substrate to it now. Literally, you're just going to tip it on. Don't worry about it going everywhere. Just tip it on. And then literally leave it on there. And let's see what happens now. This is a mixture. This is a mixture of pretty much cocoa fibre, potting soil, etc, etc. So hopefully this will work. This is what I'm hoping for anyway. Just going to press it down now. Again, doesn't matter if it goes everywhere. It's going to go into the cocoa fibre anyway, what's underneath it. And that is literally how you make a 3D background. Let me show you a close-up of it. This is the 3D background here. As you can see, it's got the cocoa fibre all over it, potting soil, etc. It's got a nice texture to it. It's got holes in it. It's quite solid, not too chunky either, and it looks complete, and it's not even as well. So hopefully that will help. I've left it not even on purpose, so it's more natural looking. But that is basically a 3D background there made. So let's put that in the enclosure now. Give it a bit of a tidy up. And also, guys, if you really want to, you can add things like your leaves to it. You can add tweaks to it, depending on what you want it to look like. It's really up to you. You can do whatever you want with it. So that's the background made. So what I'm going to do a couple of tweaks to it, and then I'm going to show you the end result. So that's the tank set up now. As you can see, I've put the background in there, looking absolutely amazing. The background is. I put my twigs from the top. Should we get a close up at the top? My twigs coming from the top. The background is absolutely gorgeous. It fits perfectly fine, and the logs are coming down here. We've got the leaf on that side as well. This is a perfect looking enclosure for any praying mantis. So the question is, what praying mantis should we put in here? I'll tell you what, guys, in the next video we'll be rehousing the praying mantis. So let's wait for that one. But this is looking absolutely amazing little enclosure. All it needs is a water bowl and it's perfectly fine, easy, and like I say, it cost me nothing to make. Had everything in the house ready to go. The way I connected these pieces of log here was with a glue gun, a tiny bit of glue there, a tiny bit of glue there. That's all I need. Praying mantises are quite a light animal, so they don't need like a lot of glue to hold stuff on, because they're not going to pull stuff on, let's face it. So yeah, alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, subscribe, rate and comment, hit that notification bell, guys, to stay updated with what's happening. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye.